Now this forest that we're in has been really an interesting place to build a factory, because honestly, it's all one big giant hill set, mountains. So you really think about it, mountains don't really work well for factory building. At least not for the most part. So we got two things we're going to set up. We're going to set up the hypertube lane and the power lane. So we're going to start here with our power pole, which is going to go right here. We're going to have our hypertube splitter here. We'll have this hypertube drop on down into the valley here. Go as far as we can. Got a hog there. He's going to be ticked to see us. And we want to, if we can, we want to try to keep this tube as elevated as possible. And the reason for that, my friend, and the reason for that, guys, is simple. If we keep it up, then we have room on the ground for running other more important pieces of infrastructure. Such as conveyor lines, railways when that technology rolls around. And of course, whilst we're here, we're gonna grab that slug. I don't know why I can't seem to jump today. Okay, so I don't know if the power line is going to come all the way out here. It will. How nice. So our next bridge is going to be over there. I'm going to see if we can bridge it out that way. Let's get the power out that way first. I really am thinking about here pretty soon seeing if they've fixed the big bugs in update 8. And switching over to that, upgrading the system to be on that. So let's see here. Pipe's too long, so we'll bridge to here. Floor is too steep. I know it's too steep. How about the top of that pinnacle? Where are you at, you little devil? Gosh dang bastards. It's a long walk, guys. Because tractor, we had to delete it because it got stuck in a hole. We're not going to build another tractor. So we want to try to grab some fruit along the way. Try to get that health back up. Man, I don't think it's that far away, but I could be wrong. Like I said, we also spotted the desert up north of our power facilities, so a big desert up there. I'd like to explore that at some point. It's a lot further along than I thought it was. Oh boy. That's gonna hurt a little bit. Let's put the berry in hand. We'll grab these 3 over here. Crap.
Relaying message. Hello, this is Paternal Figure. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Oh, those things are still after me. Okay, let's get down there. Okay, we've made it back to the tube. Let's reset up our thing so we can have our basher. And I may have to deal with these guys. They're going to be a problem. Finally got him. Did we get that too, or did that get... We did get the slug. So it's just a glitch. So we want to see if we can send it up high. Like I said, tube up high equals less obstacles, so and plus if we get it up there, now all we have to do is get on top of this tube somehow, and we can walk up the tube straight to it. Let's try to get on over here and we'll walk up the tube. Now this is going to make it a lot easier for if we forgot a resource, we can get back to the main base relatively easily. Now with relative ease we can get back to our main base. Okay, so let's bring our hyper tube through. That did hurt a little bit. Of all the creatures to fight, the hogs are actually not the hardest. They're one of the easiest ones to fight. Now I'm hoping we have enough resources to make it that way, so we're going to want to start turning. Have that pipe come over this way. We've run out of resources, so we got to head back to camp and get some more. Oh, frickin' hog. That's right, we're gonna kill those guys. They're a pain in my butt.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Come on. Not afraid of you, stupid hog. You gotta remember that we're actually going further than the tower. We're going to our hub. And our hub, which is up over there, so what do we need here? Oh, we needed some more copper sheet. Let's go drop off the plant matter first, since we're here. Might as well go drop it off over there. And if I look at my power, we're only using 1471 out of 2400. We're definitely in good shape. This is wood. Okay. Alright, let's go get ourselves some copper sheet. Might need some rod too, which... that's just one thing of rod. Yeah, we're gonna probably do some more MAM upgrades as well. 7 tickets in the awesome sink, that's not bad. And we're doing on the cable. Use a spool of that. Some more flowers, let's get rid of them. Go drop these other things back off too here. Before we do that, let's grab some more of these. Let's do a take all, that way we just take what we need. Come over to this cargo container here and we're going to drop off the quartz. We're going to drop off the slugs, the meat. Keep the protein packs on us. Those will come in handy for healing, and we're going to get back to it. Get back over there. So we'll probably use this for one thing, because for transversing over, because that's where we're going with that tube. And hopefully we can get this explosives factory up and running. We will probably just build a man mount that way. That way we have it. Nothing like some molecular analysis machines on site. Never hurt. All right, let's see here. Oh. Those guys are really interested in me. Fortunately for us, we're going to be traveling by hypertube to get back to the site that we're building at. Which means, yeah, these guys ain't going to be able to do anything to us anymore. Where's that hypertube at? Is now the question. Well, here's the power line. There's the tube. You gotta remember, with our infrastructure, we want to just go straight up and out, guys. Up and over if we can. Don't want to get knocked off by that. Let's just destroy the tube. We'll have it come up here. We'll continue our route on up higher by bringing it up to here next. Okay, so see here. Let's go see if we can get it up there. We're out of steel pipe. And actually, we want to try to see if we can bring it out this way.
Harvest.
I mean, guys, we're almost back here at the hyper, which is pretty good, but lots and lots of hogs to fight between here and there. Okay, let's get over there and see if we can grab some of that. We'll do a take all. This is going to throw those guys back into producing. Did not realize. It's not tier 3. Let's make it tier 3. We're going to put the entrance to the hypertube that heads out that way. Right here. And we can start piping it from here to there. Once again, we're trying to keep it elevated as much as we can. And that tree did not break my fall like I thought it might. We gotta remember we have to run electricity out this way too. So we need power. That tree's on the way. Oh, crap. This is why we need the Oobalist, guys. We can't even finish our pipe with these because of these stupid things sprouting off poisonous gas all over the mountain. How far away do we need to get for them to sit down again? Oh, we're dead, we're dead, we're dead. And that's too far of a fall. Okay, here we go. And this is kind of ridiculous that we got ourselves killed. Let's drop down here and now. Our box is right there. Okay. So I got some trees I gotta remove. Okay. Let's chop these guys down. Let's get away from that as quickly as we can. Let's see if we can go up this arch. We can, but it's going to be difficult. Now we got to wait for... Captain Toxicity there to sit down again. Which we can't, so we're just gonna have to go back the way we came, jump on the hyper tube, take it back up there. So okay, let's make our way back up there very, very carefully. So this guy over here is where we were targeting for the tube originally. We might as well grab that slug while we're up here. Out of room, huh? Okay, so I think we will... There's our tube, actually, so... Copper wire, really? And we can't use this yet because it's dangerous. At least our factory, though, is decent. Those can go in the sink. See here, do we have enough of those? We do. So that. Let's grab one more of those big boys. And we will get smart with it. We know we could slow down in the tube, so we'll use the tube to get there. Oh, we're dead. That didn't work out the way we wanted it to. We're gonna walk our butts over there. It'll be a lot easier, a lot safer. You know, being spat out of a tube 150 meters off the ground, it'll kill you every time. That tube is going to save our necks when it comes to building this new facility. It'll allow for us to get back and forth from our main supply hubs rapidly. Okay, so that's where our tube is there. And that's where our tube is up there. Okay, so the reason why we're not seeing the tube is because of all these trees that are in plant matter that's in the way. We need to see about trying to get rid of some of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoop Okay. So Let's test it, shall we? All the way out to the main factory. Tube is now complete, so we should be able to ride it all the way out there. We just got to get back to the main factory to do that, and then we can start building this factory up. So yep, we've got our hyper tubes now set up. So now hopefully that means we're able to get back and forth between our resources and our construction sites relatively quickly. Off we go. And we are moving right now faster than than our tractor could ever go. It's actually a sound barrier shockwave in there. Well, now we're going to make sure this is attached to the power grid. Okay, so our sulfur is down there. Our steel is over there, and our coal is over here. So I'm gonna let this be the bottom floor, the logistics floor. And the reason why I'm going to let this be logistics is because we're going to need a logistics floor for what we're doing here. Oh, it won't cut. We need to get down there and cut it down. Now remember, this factory is going to allow for us to have explosives once we're done with it. Really what this is going to be for is building obelisks. And nothing else. Okay, so let's get this tree. So the resources we need right away before we have steel, we need the coal. Okay, I'm gonna have steel come in right here. Iron will come in over here. Make sure we avoid that guy. We don't want to get sucked into So we'll pipe sulfur in one and coal in the other. And we're gonna put our stairway that goes up over here in this corner. So we are building So we have enough sulfur and guess what, guys? We're out of concrete. Now this is why I'm so happy we have the hyper tube. We just zoop right on into that and off we go. And if we can go get ourselves some more concrete pretty quickly. I need to collect that at some point. Making the climb. And see, instead of having to walk all that way back, we can get here in a New York minute. Alright, we need to go and drop the disposables off here at the pool. We're not going to really care about turning these into biofuel. We have plenty of it at the moment. Yeah, the whole time period of running out of materials and then having to walk all the way back to the base. we could build a hyper tube out that way, and we're there relatively quickly. Now we're going to do this out to an oil field too, because we do need to start thinking about a plastics factory. Plastics are required in this tier for advancement, so we will want to be working on that. We also want to start working on trying to get those other two components for the space elevator. If we can get phase 3 out of the way, that's one less thing we have to worry about. And that is important. Well, here we are, back at the factory. And look how much faster we can get this taken care of. Alright. Let's get upstairs and start figuring out how we're going to do this. So I'm actually going to want a hole over here. We bring the coal in, because that's the coal right there. And see if we can bring the coal in right here. So let's see here. I believe it is assemblers that we need. I can get them through here. Okay, we're going to rotate this to be like so. Okay, as an assembler, we want to set it up to utilize 120. Oh, we can't do nothing with it yet, so we gotta unlock it. Okay, so let's build a MAM up here. And keep in mind, guys, sometimes it is faster just to put one of these at the base where you're at. Because we're going to go chip away at some coal and at some, what's it called here? Actually, make sure here we got some space for that. We don't. So I'm going to put a personal container here. That's another thing, guys, I'm going to tell you right now. Use the personal containers if you can. And the reason why is that if you don't need more than just a space to put a few things, like we're going to drop the slug in there, we're going to drop the flowers in there. Let's see, anything else I could think of here? Sword, please. We'll just drop those two things in there. That's not worth building a this gigantic container for, so just keep that in mind. I'll put a door here. Now, we need to take a chip at some coal and a chip at some sulfur to unlock the next MAM upgrade. And guys, make sure you chip at the one that's more pure. going to take 50 of each, just to be safe. I don't think it's 50, I think it's 25, but... $50 of that guy. And then, of course, 50 of the coal. Got a hog here. The hog remains we want. I saw a vein of coal here. I don't know how much is in it. Sometimes these guys can hold 32, 34. It's 40. Let's go see if that's enough. Hopefully it is. I've researched the next level of a sulfur product, which should give us the ability to actually build some sulfur stuff in our... Yeah, build black powder, which is what we're going to be making. Okay, there's that. Let's go over here and have a look. Black powder, that's going to be our first thing. 15 and 15, so 15, 30, 45, 60. We'll just utilize 60. Now 60 is more than enough, guys, to do what we need to do. Now I think our coal vein is a normal, which means it can only provide us with a max of 60 on a Mark 1 miner, but if it's not, which it might very well be a... And we want these guys right up against it. Because we want to have that go in without any incident. Now, you can do this two ways, guys. You can either do it like we're doing here, or you can have a run and then drop it down. Sometimes that run's a lot easier, because what we're going to do down here is we're going to have the coal come in here, and we're going to have the sulfur come in underneath the machines. And for now, actually, and for now, since we don't have anywhere else to put it, we're just going to store it. We're just going to store our sulfur products here. And then when the time comes, we can pipe it right on in a line down here. This will be where the manufactory will be for constructors that will be building the Nubelisks will be. Hopefully this will get rid of some of this plant matter issue. Stuff sticking up to the floor, which is a little annoying. Oh, but didn't get that one. That did. Yeah, so we're going to run this sulfur, or the coal, along this one, and the coal will be this guy here. It'll be this outer one. Okay, there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these guys will come down like so as well. So on this side we need mergers. Okay. Now, everything is going to be our highest tier, so okay, we'll have that come out to here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. These actually need to go the other way. Now the good thing is we're only going to use one of those sulfur nodes. There's really no point in pulling them both up, so we're just going to pull the one. Now I know some of you are probably wondering why I made this 2 4-meter levels. I could have gotten away with one with a 1 meter level with a 1 level, but the issue is that it really makes it difficult to, if you have to, send builds up and over one another. Okay, so this is the coal line. And just have it come straight to there. And see, that's why I'm saying that, because we're going to have to jump this line, guys. This will be our sulfur. Okay, so let's get upstairs and start putting electricity through everything. We'll get everything pretty much powered and ready to go. We're going to put in a workbench because we're going to need that for building a modular miner. Equipment workshop, excuse me. Okay, so now we can power all of this equipment up. We're going to have this jump out this way. Okay, we can reach that. Perfect. Okay, there's that. Let's start with the coal. Let's have the basher ready with the... No, I don't need any SAM ore. And this coal deposit is a pure. So this is going to give us 120 a minute, which is more than what we need. And by the way, that's more than what we need to run both the steel and coal. So keep that in mind, guys. We have to do coal too. Okay, this should... Our conveyor belt is a bit long. Voila! Now we're just going to power this guy up right away. And now we're going to head over to our sulfur. And guys, this will be the first half of our explosive line up and running. while it's producing the goods for that, we'll be able to get the pipe factory side of things up and running. Okay, so which one of you guys is the normal? I think that one's the impure and this one's the norm. It is. Okay. Let's jump up there. We'll grab this power slug while we're here. And I don't know if we can make it that far yet. Probably not. Let's keep coming up. We're out of steel. How nice. Make sure we got everything we need. Let's see what else we may need. Just steel, okay. Wait. Does it really need steel, guys? Or are you guys just jerking my chain? You're jerking my chain. Because, yes, we could run back and get more of that. Well, this runs. Perfect. Okay, let's begin. So we're going to make sure we get everything troubleshooted. And we already know we're going to need to go back down to get some steel plate, because we have none on our inventory. Power's on. Let's tell the rest of these machines what they're producing, because they don't seem to know. We could build PCBs already? Wow. Oh, that's right, because we got plastics. Okay, coal's coming in. We're seeing any sulfur yet? Yeah, I see it down there. It's not here yet, though. did see something that caught my interest, though. It looks like it's bottlenecking right here. We want the materials to get there as quickly as they can. So what we're looking for now is materials coming down. 1, 2, 3. It's this one here, okay. Alright, let's go get some steel. Or some iron plate from the main factory. And then we can come up here and start working toward the explosive sides of things. Start getting the iron pipes up and running. Or steel pipes up and running for that explosive side of the factory. Now that we've got gunpowder being produced, black powder, we can start working toward the next big goal, which is Nobelisk. You know, every time I see this, it's got that Futurama feel. Yeah, they traveled around in tubes just like this. Don't know if I trust it in real life. But hey, it works. It gets the job done. Alright, let's get back over there. But before we get back over there, we're going to drop these slugs off down here. Drop all the extras off, the flowers, the alien meat, the wood. And off we go. That's something to remember. Don't look behind you if you hit in the W key, because it'll switch your direction. There's our factory. So now what we need, let's take a look here. It's going to take, we probably got the materials to do this now, so we sure do. Let's do it. materials for this too. We might as well expand that pocket dimension. Alright. Let's put the remainder of this material back in there. Okay. We need a portable miner. So we need 2 portable miners. Yeah, we'll just keep it at 1. We're gonna get 120, so we might as well. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get that 120. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna upgrade this guy down here. When the steel mill goes live, we're gonna upgrade that so that we get 120 heading toward the steel mill. Okay, so to produce steel, we need a foundry. I believe the foundry produces 45, so 45, 90, 135. We only need 60 tubes. I think. So let's take a look here. So I'm going to put explosives right here. Yeah. So it's going to require 20, so we got 3 of these that we're going to need. There's that side of it. Right here we'll put our steel pipe factory. And this will be our output. Steel pipe. New ballistic explosives. So we're going to just run this directly there. not even gonna attempt to do it any other way. I'm not even going to run this under the floor. And these ones we're going to run under the floor. These ones we need to run under the floor. We want to run this under the floor. But we want to do this one on a single line. So we'll put our mergers up here. You know, I hate it how sometimes it does that. Really? Oh, you stupid thing. Okay, so here's our merger systems. Now, yes, I could probably... The sad part is... This is up. Yeah, this is down. Which means that we want everything to be underground here. Because, see... Actually... We can do this. Because it doesn't clip, so it doesn't look ugly. And then I spoke too soon. But the good thing about this one, we're just building straight in, so. And what are you guys building again? You're building pipe. Okay. Actually, we want those to be right on top of it, because these are going to stick right into the machine. Okay, there's those. Okay, we can start pulling everything up in here. That's right, explosives. Bombity bomb bomb. Okay. We'll come over here. Gonna drag this through the center here. Gotta be very careful here because we don't have a whole lot of room to work with. Okay, so these should... these are not powered up. Let's get them all powered up. That's like perfect. That's why we put that factory where we did, guys. You see, look at how everything lines up. So now all we gotta do is get the piping. Okay, the conveyor system in place. Okay, so I gotta remember what each of these is, so. That's steel input. This is steel output, so we'll run that along the ceiling. Okay, so I forgot a couple ports here. Okay, and it's the ports for these guys, so we're gonna remember that actually only want to have one of these going down, because this container is the other one. So here's how it's gonna work. We're gonna have this guy and be piping the black powder into here. Okay, we'll pipe the black powder in. We'll just get that conveyor belt ready. I can sit there and wait until we're ready to hook everything up. We got to finish our piping, our routing over here. So let's see how we want to do this. We're gonna have steel come in on this end, and it's just gonna be up along the ceiling. We'll have coal come all the way down. Okay. Over here, this is our steel pipe. Okay, there's our steel pipes. Come on, be. Okay, there's our steel pipes. So now what we're gonna do is splitter, mergers. So we need mergers over here. splitter's over here. Now the whole idea here, guys, is just to have get this explosive plant up and running tonight. After that, I will be calling it a night. I do have to go to work in the morning. And I would like to spend some time with the wife if she's available. So just like our other factory, we're basically just going to get rid of these. Just going to drop these lower ones out. Okay, we're going to start bringing our belts over. That's going to have to be realigned. I'll redo the whole thing. Let's try to get it straight. So this is going to be our transfer for steel pipe over to here. Or creates our steel pipe. Steel pipe's then a run over to here. We'll just run it along the roof since that will probably work the best. Let's get these connected first. Okay, we're going to put ourselves a merge. We're going to have our splitter right up in here. Needs to be over one more because it will be confused if we don't. And since these are on the roof, we don't have to really draw any supports to them. Because really, to tell you the truth, they look like they're supported because they're up high. Okay, there's that. There's that. There's that. Okay, so now we've got this whole line over here connected. I know the gunpowder's almost connected. We can worry about that later. This is going to be coal. And the upper one's going to be steel. So we now need to get that coal line over here. We'll just drop it down like that for now. Boom. There it is. Now we got our splitters again. Now we're going to start seeing coal making its way into this facility. I am going to say I'm perfectly fine with that happening for the time being. Let it get loaded up before we bring the iron in. Now, we're going to bring the iron over that way, and we'll drop it through the hole. Okay. So, now the coal's going up. Now we just got to get our source of iron attached. Okay, there's that. Let's not get sucked up here. We need more steel beams, so let's go get them. Yes, I love this hypertube stuff. It makes the job a lot easier, maneuvering and moving around. Come on, just a little bit further. And I have contemplated putting a tube between our junction and the steel factory. That way we could jump between those two a heck of a lot faster. instead of having to walk all that way. So probably, maybe we should do that real quick. And that would be over here. Because truth be told, the faster we can get from point A to point B, the better. And it's the lower factory where we want to exit. Okay, so we're out of steel beam. Let's go get some of that. Heck, we are producing a heck of a lot of that. See, this is going to make it a lot faster from get to Central Station from there. And all we have to do is cross the central platform. And then we're off to the races for the explosives factory. Now we're coming up on the slowest part of the ride there, the all uphill part. On the way back, it's all uphill to this point, and then it's pretty much downhill from here. But once we hit this, it's downhill for us pretty much. We have some uphill here, but not enough to really slow us too much. And here is our factory. You gotta remember, guys, the idea with belts is to keep them up high so that you can get your machines down through. Get our basher ready because we don't know what could be alive over here. Okay. There's that. We let that guy turn on. Now we're going to go down and upgrade the coal miner. We need that to be a Mark II because that will give us 240, which will be more than enough to supply everything we're doing up here steel-wise. And let's get over to it. Okay, here we go. I hear a spider, but I don't see him. Well, I'm not going to be pestered by him if he doesn't come out and hurt me. Unless he comes out and tries to hurt me. Alright, we got steel going upstairs. Let's get that working full tilt. Those are going upstairs. I see steel pipes there. So that means I should see Nublisks. If I go up one level, I should see them being transported into that container. Which means we now have bombs, explosive devices. Well, we would see that, except for one problem. Yeah, we gotta connect it. Alright, so now we need to build the tools that we can, that we need to operate those. And then we can go test it on those rocks that we see. Those rocks that we see right over there. Is it in here where I built that? I need an object scanner. Don't have any screws, so we're just make enough screws to get what we need. We need 50, so we're gonna have 52. I don't have the wire. You gotta remember, guys, sometimes it is faster if you have it just to build it here on site. Don't even waste the time to fly all the way back to base just to do a test. Remember correctly, yep, new blitz yep, the new blisk should be in here. Nobelisk, excuse me. Okay, so now if I hit tab, add the detonator to it. Press R to reload. Don't know if we can make it that far. Nope, we can't. But now we've got ourselves a factory producing explosives. Now, in real life, when they started making dynamite for the first time, much like what we just did here, they did in real life. Now, for the longest time, we've had an iron deposit back at the home base that we've been rather barred from being able to use because it's been blocked by a rock. We're going to close this episode out because on destroying that piece of rock tonight. Because truth is, the setup, the explosive factory objective is done. Tomorrow, or the next time I play, we will be upgrading the copper facility. We're going to modernize that up to the standards that everything else around us has. So off we go. Here comes the slowest part of our trip, the climb. I'm going to gain some speed through this valley. Well, that explains why my controller, why that's being that way. My Xbox controller is plugged in here. And apparently if you hit that, one of the joysticks, it'll push it up and down. And yes, you can maneuver with it, it's just not easy to play with that. This game really isn't designed for a controller. All downhill from here pretty much. gonna drop on down here. And it's a pure vein, so this can be perfect for if we need more iron, which we might. But, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to call it. If you'd like to see more content from me, please subscribe. Do remember that I am doing a Starfield Let's Play, which we will be continuing on Wednesday. And Truck Simulators, I think I'm going to try to put that on Thursday nights. At least an hour episode every Thursday. We might do another episode of Satisfactory that night as well. But if you do like what you see, please subscribe and hit that like button. It really helps out my channel. And I will see you all on the next episode.